Happening? Welcome, then. What's happening? Welcome. How was y'all weekend? How was y'all weekend? Y'all still alive? At least you're still alive. You know, if ain't nothing else going good for you, at least you still alive. $15. That's what's up. Oh boy, oh boy, what is going on? Anything new out here? You say you got the commercials going as they should, as they should. This is their platform, so we really can't hate. We don't own nothing around here in the street. We just visiting. We is just around here visiting. Y'all let's go on and get the likes up. Let's try to do what we can with a little bit of time that we gonna have around here in the street. That's what's up. Shout out to Jay for the $3 cash app early. I appreciate that right there. Today is September. It is September or August. It's September. It's September the 29th, 20 to 25. September the 29th, 2025. I think the time changed back at the end of the month, don't it? Mm-hmm. The time change, which is not supposed to be changing in Florida, because I thought that we passed a law to where hours don't change no more, and we were gonna stay on this good time. Say the Bronx, New Yorkers up in this bitch. Say what pop past that like 30 minutes of 5. What it do? What it do? Appreciate that right there. Tennessee is up in the building. What's happening? Chi-Town is up in this thing. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Don't be afraid. Let me get me a reset really quick. Damn it! I forgot to cut it on. I forgot to. Well. I ain't have it set up, so don't need much worry about that right there. Come on in. Come on in. Hell, the notifications, they didn't go out. But it is what it is. Man, we got to talk about it because I had to sync, dude. I got to give y'all an update. I got to give y'all an update on the pastor. On the pastor who had told us about who had told us about the rapture. He did another video, so we're gonna have to talk about that right there. Who else? That lady. I got one with that lady out here lying. Listen to all my believers, boy. Y'all got a mean set of people who be rocking with y'all. Y'all got a mean set of people who say that they just want to use, and they really don't be want to use out here in these streets. Just in my mind. Or maybe they is want to use, and this is just how y'all community act out here in these streets. Just is what it is. Chicago's up in the building. What it do? Cincinnati, Ohio's up in the house. Come on in. This is the only place that we is screaming right now. This is the only place that we screaming right now, because later on we're going to be screaming somewhere else. We showed enough here. Saw a few things, and be let's just go ahead on and jump on into this right here. Then I'm just finna just throw you out there real quick. I'm gonna call it a win. I'm gonna call this one right here a win. This is a win for the kids, because we love the kids out here in the doggone street. And if you're new around here, man, listen, subscribe. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid of me. Do not be afraid of me. I may say some, and you may not want your children to be around. You know what I'm saying? Like if I say Santa Claus ain't real, you know what I'm saying? Don't. Just tell him, don't pay no attention to him. He just be playing. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, be afraid to listen. I'm not gonna change your belief system, so you ain't got to be, because you're supposed to be strong anyway. For the Lord out here. So I'm not gonna change that right there. I'm not gonna get you fired. I'm not gonna make your man leave you, fellas. I'm not gonna make your woman leave you. Because we try to stay together with family. We try to stay together. Domestic love is a real thing, and that's something that I do believe that we need to continue to do out here in the doggone streets. We got to show each other that we really care, and we really love, and we really tell death do us part out here in the street. For real though. I believe in that. I believe that that's how it's supposed to be. To death do us part. For real. To all of the minors, this is for you all. This one right here is for you all. You all can stand up and take a bow. You can take a bow, because one of y'all done got justice. We have a Decatur substitute teacher who gets 10 years in prison for sexually assaulting a student.
To Macon County, where former Decatur substitute teacher Allie Bardfield was sentenced to 10 years in prison for sexually assaulting a sixth grader. WCI3's Peter Hansen.
And she a woman. That's why this is like a real like a big thing, like this is a plus. Go ahead.
Was in the courtroom today and has more.
The court imposes a sentence of 10 years in the Illinois Department of Corrections.
In that moment, the victim's family left the courtroom visibly frustrated about the fate a Macon County judge decided for 34-year-old Allie Barfield. Barfield was a substitute teacher at Hope Academy in Decatur and pleaded guilty to sexually assaulting one of her students in March of last year. The Macon County State's attorney asked for a harsher sentence, 40 years. She says Barfield used her own daughter to set up, quote, playdates at her house with the victim.
The family was manipulated
As a good mama would do, use her daughter. Yeah.
because she was a mother and a teacher.
The sentencing marks the first time we've heard statements.
Hold on. Did that thing say that the family was manipulated into trusting this defendant because she was a mother and a teacher? Y'all's problem is that y'all believe that people with vaginas is not doing something to the children. That's y'all biggest problem. Go ahead.
The sentencing marks the first time we've heard statements from the mother and father of the victim, with the mother asking for a maximum sentencing of 60 years and the father talking about how this will impact his son moving forward.
I hate that I had to sacrifice my child.
The victim's mother also shared how her son has been teased at school about what happened. The father stated,
Y'all understand that they is teasing the little boy for being sexually assaulted by a adult. Do y'all understand? If it was a little girl and they was teasing a little girl about a sexual relationship with a teacher, do y'all know that them students would have been suspended? The parents would have been called in. They probably wouldn't have been able to go to no more schools out here in these streets.
It was read by a family representative.
His personality has always been so unique and outgoing, but since you took advantage of him, he has not been the same.
Barfield's defense pushed her clean criminal record, guilty plea for her actions, and the effect they've had on her personal life. Some of the factors leading to a 10-year sentence with lifelong consequences.
She's ordered to register as a sex offender for the rest of her life.
Reporting into
Now, I don't like when they say that right there because they make that as if that really, like, it's like a bad butt whooping or something. Like that really hurts you that you're gonna be a sex offender for life. You got to sign up for being a sex offender for life, especially as a female. Because don't nobody give a damn that. Listen, she can get a whole husband. That baby they can get a whole husband and have children once she go on to get out and be a sex offender. And have children of her own and be around those children and get her some stepchildren and be around those children too. So you a sex offender, you got to sign up for life. That shit really don't mean nothing though. Because listen.
Decatur, Peter Hansen, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
The Macon County State's attorney provided a statement to WCIA saying they take crimes against children very seriously and stand by their recommendation of 40 years. Barfield will serve 85% of her 10-year sentence.
We stand strong by these kids. We for real about these kids. We don't play about these kids. But she only gonna do 85%. 85% is 8.5. Some old good behavior, give your life to the Lord. She'll do about 5.5, 6. You know what I'm saying? The thing that I am saying that this is a win because typically women don't get no time. Women typically don't get no time, and if they do, it's probably like 6 months to 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like it's rare. Like, okay, there have been a case to where one, I think she got 15 years and one she got 8 years, but then she got out in 4 years and then damn it. And then she got in after she did her time, she got in relationship with the young boy who she had a baby from. That's what's up, you know, but it is what it is. And we keep caring about the kids. And listen, she was eligible for 40 years. We'll give her 10 with 85% to show that we care about the kids. That's what's up. We such a big liars. Big liar. But it is what it is. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. We got a situation out here to where we have a mother. Who they are saying was promoting or pushing the children to fight. pushing the children to fight. And we know as parents, we really shouldn't be pushing children to fight. Yes, I think that they did get married. Showed up. Now, why my phone ain't working right? Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. I appreciate that right there. For real though. Well, they is really not sending out these notifications on a Monday. That's what's up. They not letting people know we around here. But then again, people supposed to be coming around here and checking on their peoples. So I can't even blame YT for it. I can't blame the internet for it. I got to blame the people who know that a player live and decide not to come on around here and watch a player. It is all good. You do have choices. You know, you get to make your own decisions out here. Shout out to Simone for the $5 cash app. They say Juice Box in the chat wants to see that rag you use. Want to see the rag that I use? Whoa. This one right here? This one? I appreciate that right there. There it is. Shout out to Destiny for the $4 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Y'all, we need some more thumbs up. I see 64. I think that we could do better. I need y'all sharing. Share. I need your support, like I say. It ain't too proud to beg. Out here in these streets. Now listen, I saw this story right here. I saw this one right here, and I was like, I'm with the mama. I know. I'm okay. I'm not sick. I'm not going through anything. I ain't got C-19 and nothing like that. I'm not dizzy. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with the mama on this story right here. Cause a good mama needs support. A good mama needs some support out here. I'm rocking with her. They have a situation to where a mother fighting the school district after she was arrested. They arrested a mama for encouraging her son to fight. She got arrested. I think we need justice. Let me make sure I'm able to grab that there right, so y'all be able to see that right there right. Shout out to Samuel for the $10 cash app. Say thanks for the show. You is welcome. I appreciate that right there. Go and put that there up on the screen for y'all real quick. Y'all check this out real quick. Watch.
Noon 5 o'clock, a Gwinnett County mother is charged with encouraging her son to fight at school. She's now fighting to clear her name and get her son back on the football field. Channel 2 Gwinnett County Bureau Chief Matt Johnson live now in Sugar Hill. And Matt, police say her words led to violence at that school.
And from behind the fence here is as close as that mother can get to watching two of her three sons play youth football after this incident. Gwinnett County School Police say what happened here on the football field led to a fight at Osborne Middle School, but this mother says her family's being singled out.
I was advocating for my kids.
A Gwinnett County mother is pushing back against criminal charges after school police say her words at a youth football game led to a school fight. Kiana Vick was arrested after school police say she encouraged her 11-year-old son to fight.
And I feel like it was retaliation and it was unfair.
It began September 5th at E.E. Robinson Park when Vick says an 11-year-old player shoved her 6-year-old son over something that happened on a school bus.
11-year-old shoved her 6-year-old on the school. Got it.
The video captured Vick going onto the field and telling her son at the park to, quote, do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do at school, and I'm not playing.
So she told her 6-year-old to do what he has to do to the 11-year-old, and I'm not playing. Basically, you better fight. You better put your dukes up, or I'm gonna beat your behind. That's typically what that means. If you don't do this, I ain't playing with you. Come on now, we all know what that means. Go ahead, sister.
Don't let him do it to you. If he confronts you, be on the lookout. That's what I meant by handle your business.
Okay. An arrest warrant says Vick used vulgar language to encourage violence. 2 days later, she says
she used vulgar language. Aren't we supposed to have the freedom of speech? But she used vulgar language. Vulgar language to tell her son, you better whoop that ass. Basically, is what they're saying.
2 days later, she says her 11-year-old fought the same boy at school, and Gwinnett County School Police charged both her and her son.
So she got an 11-year-old too? Oh, so she ain't got the 6-year-old? Confused.
Says she was only trying to protect her kids and ended up in jail.
Embarrassing, degrading. It was hurtful. I felt ignored.
Vic now faces simple battery and
Baby say she felt ignored, faces simple battery, arrested, everything.
contributing to the delinquency of a minor charges. Gwinnett County Schools says, quote, because this case is still pending in the court system, Gwinnett County School Police are not able to provide a comment at this time.
I'm not going to stop until I'm heard and this whole entire situation and the truth comes out.
Until she's heard. You say she had at least 2 kids. Yeah, she got at least 2 kids. So what they're saying is that an 11-year-old was messing with a 6-year-old, and she told her 11-year-old, you better go on and handle that business. You know what I'm saying? Messing with your kinfolk. I believe that's what she's talking about. I believe.
And she says she is exploring legal options, and she also says only her 11-year-old was suspended from school. Live in Gwinnett County, Matt Johnson. Channel close as that mother can get to watching 2 of her 3 sons play youth football after this incident. Okay. Gwinnett County School Police say what happened here on the football field led to a fight at Osborne Middle School, but this mother says her family's being singled out.
I was advocating for my kids.
A Gwinnett County mother is pushing back against criminal charges after school police say her words at a youth football game led to a school fight. Kiana Vick was arrested after school police say she encouraged her 11-year-old son to fight.
And I feel like it was retaliation and it was unfair.
It began September 5th at E.E. Robinson Park when Vick says an 11-year-old player shoved her 6-year-old son over.
See, an 11-year-old player shoved her 6-year-old son.
Something that happened on a school bus. The video captured Vick going onto the field and telling her son at the park to, quote, do what you gotta do.
CBI, do what you gotta do at school, and I'm not playing. Don't let him do it to you. If he confronts you, be on the lookout.
If he confronts you, but the 11-year-old did something to the 6-year-old, and now she on the field talking to the 11-year-old saying that you better handle your business, and if he say something to you, be on the lookout. It's kind of confusing, like I'm really not understanding.
That's what I meant by handle your business.
An arrest warrant says Vick used.
I don't like that part right there. And I'm not talking about what she said. I'm talking about this part right here. Baby, now listen, if she got a 6-year-old and that's her last baby, we can't blame this on the 6-year-old. We got to stop blaming the way that our bodies look on the children. Stop it.
Vulgar language to encourage violence. 2 days later, she says her 11-year-old fought the same boy at school, and Gwinnett County School Police charged both her and her son.
Oh, well, damn it. I'm still with it, though. Baby, listen. You tell your children to fight. Tell your children to fight because you is a good mama.
Vick says she was only trying to protect her kids and ended up in jail.
Embarrassing, degrading, it was hurtful. I felt ignored.
Vick now.
That's the word I was looking for. That baby said that she felt ignored, but you done been charged, baby. You went to jail. You've been arrested. You went to jail. You've been fingerprinted. Had to turn this way and turn that way and look forward. You know what I'm saying? Ignored. I think that's like the wrong word. I don't think that you was ignored at all.
I felt ignored.
Vick now faces simple battery and contributing to the delinquency of a minor charges. Gwinnett County Schools says, quote,
delinquency of a minor. Well, say shout out Willie, say I'm blaming my daughter for me being fat. I feel you, cuz boy, back before I had done got the little gut down, I was blaming all my children. I like, look at what y'all did to me. Look at what y'all did to me. Yeah, no, I here with a 12-pack and a kid. That shit wasn't cute. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta hear up and get it off you. Get it on off you. You know what I'm saying? Say, where's the father at? The father is with his children. The father with his children. But shout that mama out, man. Damn it, baby, listen, don't let them shut you up. Don't let them quiet you. I think it's racism, baby. I think it's pure D racism that they did not do anything to the other child who had done fought your 11-year-old. Now, I just got... When the 11-year-old say something to your 6-year-old, did you talk to like the administration or something like that right there to go ahead on and tell them, hey, such and such is messing with my doggone child? Or did you just say, I am a mother and I have to protect my children, so let me tell the 11-year-old to go ahead on and beat up the 11-year-old about the 6-year-old? If that's the case, good decision. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. Are we still alive? We still alive? Everybody's still alive. I just want to make sure that everybody here is still alive. This is not like we not off Earth. We still on Earth. Got it. Since we still on Earth, now I can go ahead on and play this because Player had us nervous out here. And he listen. I got to go ahead on to play this thing cause one of my pimp player pastor partners had us around here scared, had us in fear because a lot of us, we want Jesus to come back, but I don't think that a lot of us ready for Jesus to come back. I don't think that y'all ready like that. I think that y'all got like some things to do. Like y'all got to finish school and stuff, and y'all got to finish getting your children through school so y'all can have the house to yourself, go on vacation and stuff like that right there. Make it to manager on your job. Stuff important. Last week was supposed to have been the rapture. Last week supposed to have been the rapture, and a pastor had done came on out here and was telling us about the rapture. And he said they were supposed to happen like on the 23rd, and if not the 23rd, then the 24th. Damn it, if not the 23rd, be sure it's gonna happen on the 24th. I think we got the dates. I think you got the dates mixed up. So here you go. Let me go on and give y'all Pastor Joshua.
Mr. Joshua, welcome back to the show.
Welcome, ladies. Thank you. Thank you for welcoming. Meant to say thank you for welcoming me.
Yeah, so we are back here. Today's the 26th of September. That is a big elephant in the room.
Yes.
And the last time you were here, you assured us 1,000,000,000% that we would not be here today because of the rapture. So I think before anything, we're going to give you the platform to speak. Okay. I know we have a lot of questions from the audience. Hopefully we'll get time to get to them. Okay. But for now, I feel like it's fair to give you an opportunity to talk.
Yep.
So I want to repeat something to people today.
Okay.
I received this visitation from him, right?
Mm-hmm. All right.
And let me tell you this. The last 2 days of the 23rd and the 24th, I did a live, right? Most especially on the 23rd.
Yeah.
A lot of things transpired there. But the rapture did not happen.
Right. The rapture didn't happen because we was waiting because you had done said it. That's what you had done said. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
We're all here.
Yep.
Yeah.
But were my words true?
Words true.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Okay, so now we passed the 23.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah, because it's 29. It's 29.
So before I go to sleep on the, before I go to sleep after the 24th, I ask God this question.
Oh, God.
What's happening?
What's happening?
And I'm not angry, by the way.
You're not mad? No?
Because I know when he speaks,
facts.
It's final.
Facts. That's what I be trying to tell people. It's final. We ain't got to question no more. You know what I'm saying? Hell, did y'all just hit 100? Wait. Give y'all something pat on the back of y'all to hit 100. 29 past the hour. Appreciate that right there. Here we go. Mm-hmm.
So I say to him, you came to me, saw you face to face.
You look.
Gave me your word.
He said God gave him his word. God gave Pastor his word. Listen, y'all got to pay attention.
Asked me to tell the world, and I told them.
God asked him, after he told him that there was going to be the rapture, he told him, now go tell the world. That's what God told him. Come on, Pastor. Come on.
Why the 2 days passed, and there was no rapture?
Talk to him.
And then he says to me, remember when I went to sleep, I asked him a question, right?
Yeah.
And then he brings the answer.
What he said?
And then he says to me, days from now, literal days, not months, days from now, I'm going to come to rapture the church.
Are you setting another date?
Are you setting another date? That's a real good question. So is this what God had told? Like he's going to set another date?
You have to listen to me.
Days.
Okay, now.
Come on.
I haven't gone back to sleep, so I'm sitting by myself.
You by yourself?
Days. I'm pondering in my mind. The Julian calendar.
The Julian calendar. So there's another calendar.
which is the original calendar that Jesus was using in his time.
So Jesus was using the Julian calendar. What? And I've never heard of it. This is new. Julian. How do you spell that? Don't even much know. Julian calendar. That's what Jesus was using. That's what. All right. Tell us about the Julian calendar. Go ahead.
Before the calendar we have now, the Gregorian calendar. The calendar that God uses, the difference is this.
Yeah.
Because they say that calendar is behind by 13 days.
The calendar is behind by 13 days. The calendar is behind by 13 days.
So if you want to come over to our current one,
October.
you have to add 13 days. So when you transfer, like when you come over to our calendar straight from the 23rd and the 24th of September 2025 in the Julian calendar, it takes you to the 7th of October.
Take it to the 7th. So it's the 7th of next month.
You know, some say the 7th and the 8th.
The 7th and 8th?
7th and the 8th of October.
Okay.
The 7th and the 8th of October.
I think that they are twins.
Is, I'm a billion% sure that the rapture is going to happen on the 23rd and the 24th of September 2025. But when you cross over straight from this Feast of Trumpets to our Gregorian calendar, it will put you on the 7th and the 8th of October.
It will put you on the 7th and the 8th. That's what's up.
Mr. Joshua, welcome back to the...
That's what's up. Look at them beautiful sisters. They is twins. Hell, if they not twins, they should be twins. Okay. Yeah. So we dying next month. We dying next month, but I just want to tell you because there's something that comes. There's a lot of things that come before the 6th and the 7th and the 7th and or the 8th. And that's rent. I say please still pay your rent. Still pay your rent. Still pay your rent because he's talking about the calendar that Jesus had done used. Now, what if Jesus used like another calendar and it's not for next month? Maybe it's like for in December or something like that. Right there. I don't know. But that's him explaining why we still here on earth because we not going by that calendar. So like he said, is his words wrong though? The way that we will find out if his words is wrong is if we still hear it, everything is still smooth on the 9th. So we're going to have to wait until the 9th to see. We're going to have to wait until the 9th. So I hope that y'all got that right there. I hope that y'all understand that we supposed to be off earth next month. Now, I know a lot of y'all be want to laugh at our past partners out here in these doggone street acting like he ain't talking to God and all that fly stuff right there. But look. If he right though, we ain't gotta worry about him being wrong again. If he right, for sure. I'm just saying something though, huh? Moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Yeah. So get y'all stuff in order. Get your stuff in order. If you're gonna sell your car, don't sell it. Give it away. If you're gonna sell your apartment, don't. Go ahead on and just write that over. Sign over the lease. If you're gonna give up like your big houses and stuff like that right there, find me somewhere. Shout out to Miss Buckgood for the $4 cash shop. Say, Pastor, he's selling wolf tickets. Got to be more careful. Player got on national Instagram. Got on national Instagram in front of the people. And told y'all what God had done told him. Now, who is you to say God did not come and tell him that? Huh? Who is you to say he's telling the fib? Huh? And if you go against what he's saying that God had done told him, is you blaspheming. What? Choose your words wisely. Be careful. Be careful. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hoe. You can't tell me what my pimp player pastor partner had done heard the word that he had done got. Don't shoot the messenger. You know? Don't you dare shoot the messenger. Cause the messenger gonna die if you shoot him. Nope. And he gotta leave from around him. Y'all go on and hit the thumbs up button real quick. Y'all please remember go around to the Willie Williams Show 47 and accept and agree channel, the WillieWilliamsShow.com, all that fly stuff. Y'all please, take a time out. Take a time to go around here to Pleasant Candles. Pleasant Candles, look. PleasantCandles.com. The biggest, the hugest, the largest candle company in the world. Correct. Everything is Willie poured, nothing is third party. Everything comes from my warehouse to your house. I'm trying to tell you something. If you would like for your area to smell better than it does right now, just go around there. Look. It's spinning. ThePleasantCandles.com. Appreciate that right there. Tupac got shot 5 times. Then 4, 5 times. 50 got shot 9 times. 9 times. We had a pregnant mama shot 10. Yeah. Pregnant mama shot 10, and I do believe that this story is out of Memphis. That baby done lived around here. She done messed around and done lived. Baby still alive out here. Baby still alive. We got an old story, but her boyfriend, I think it was like her boyfriend and or the baby daddy had done died. Now I don't remember whether it's baby daddy and or boyfriend or it's boyfriend and or baby daddy, but either which way, the male died. She didn't. Can't kill her. She didn't die. Run it.
Most watched in the Mid-South. This is Fox 13 News.
I was praying to God that I would not have to make the decision of whether to save my daughter's life or my grandchild's life. Because at the time, we didn't know if it was a boy or a girl. But she was 4.5 months pregnant.
How do y'all be having that like in y'all mind? Like, ladies, and this is a real question. No kiki and no joking. If your daughter was pregnant and it was a situation that your daughter had then gotten into and she was pregnant and then the doctors come to you say, well, do you want us to say your daughter or your grandbaby? How many of y'all to pick y'all grandbaby? I just want to know, and y'all need to tell y'all daughters right now, who would you pick? Would you pick your daughter or would you pick the grandbaby? I'm just saying, because this loving mother just said, I didn't want to make that decision. And then she said as if it would be difficult.
I was praying to God that I would not have to make the decision of whether to save my daughter's life or my grandchild's life.
Who do you love more? Your daughter that you made, the daughter who came out your monkey, or the grandbaby that your daughter had done mixed in with a dude? I don't. How is that hard though? I don't know. I'm just thinking, y'all. We just be out here thinking on this slow moving Monday. I just be having thoughts, man. And I just thank God that I ain't have to make the choice. Listen to your daughter, if you're watching this, if you're watching from the bottom of my heart, your mama is the ops. I'm just trying to tell you something. Do you know if I was a woman, if I was a girl, and I was to get pregnant, which I would never. If I was a girl, I'd never get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And my mama said, I'm just glad that it wasn't just hard for me to, be put in that situation, baby. You is the ops, bitch. Get on from around me. And since I lived and my baby lived, you ain't never gonna see my baby. I don't trust you. Shout out to Roshan for the $1 cash app. You say I'm picking my goons and say my daughters ain't ish. Oh, I say my goons. You let me read that there again. You say I'm picking my grandson. You say my daughters ain't ish. That's what's up. I thought you say your goons. I was like, that's I'm playing too much. Shout out to T. Lee for being a member for 32 months. He said that baby has an awesome rap origin story. Oh, yeah, my mama got shot 10. Bitch, I'm still here. Like something fly like that right there. That is crazy. That's a hard decision. You say, Willie, which would be better on her pockets? Child support or life support? Ah, that's deep. That's deep. Well, if you is financially scrapped, you may want to go on to save the grandbaby. You know what I'm saying? Like, you will 9 times out of 10 be the primary care because you know the state not gonna give the baby to the daddy. Come on now, we ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? So you, lady, you will be the primary care and you'll be able to get all the assistance and the child tax credit. You'll be able to get every goddamn thing. But anyway, let the story go because this right here was hard for her.
I was praying to God that I would not have to make the decision of whether to save my daughter's life or my grandchild's life, because at the time we didn't know if it was a boy or a girl. But she was 4.5 months pregnant.
4.5 months. The baby been in your baby for 4 months. That baby ain't gained no respect. Hey, go ahead.
A pregnant mother ambushed in her own driveway, shot 10 times, all while fighting to bring a life into the world. This happened 1 year ago on North Moore Avenue in Raleigh.
That's a lie. I got to call it for what it is. He said that baby been shot 10 times at the same time trying to bring a life into this world. She was not trying to bring a life into this world at the time she had then got shot. That's a lie. Run it back.
To the world. This happened 1 year ago on North Moore Avenue in Raleigh. In that same shooting, her boyfriend was shot and killed. Now, her nightmare is now part of a bigger conversation as Memphians call for more protections. And of course, the National Guard is coming into the city. Tonight,
and the National Guard coming on in. Do y'all know that they didn't say the baby's father? The child's father, they said the boyfriend. So in my mind, she wasn't even with the man who had done peed in her and impregnated her. She was with a new dude. Go ahead.
Only on Fox 13, that victim breaks her silence, sharing how she fought to stay alive for her children and her demand for justice.
Why do we say we fought to stay alive for our children? Do you know self-preservation is something real? Bitch, don't fight to stay alive for their children. You fight to stay alive because you don't want to die. Is it just me? Go ahead.
Let's go to Fox 13's Sierra Jordan. She's live at the Austin Peay Police Precinct. So, Sierra, the big question here is, how's the baby doing today?
Go ahead.
Daryl, the baby is very healthy and he will turn 1 year old in February. The mother told me it's a miracle they both survived that deadly shooting.
I didn't want to look down because I was like, I'm hit in the stomach. I know I'm hit in the stomach.
1 year ago, Kiara Maxwell and her boyfriend, Maurice Dorsey, were brutally attacked in their driveway on North Moore in Raleigh. Maxwell says the gunman hid in the bushes in their front yard and opened fire around 9 p.m.
Shout out to Roshan for the $1 cash app. You say, I fought for my son-in-law to have the kids. Say he got them. No!
So after the first 2 shots, he fell into me. And so I had to turn over towards the wall. It was just me getting hit up. Maurice was already down.
Maxwell says she was 4 months pregnant at the time and was hit at least 10 times. She says her 8-year-old son was home during the shooting and saved her by pulling her inside to safety.
He said, Mama? I said, come here. And I called him to the front edge of the door, and I had him to pull my shirt to help me with my upper body because my shirt was gone. I told him to snatch me from the top and just yank me as hard as he could. And I pulled myself up, and I did it with my arms.
Maxwell was rushed to the hospital in critical condition, but her boyfriend later died. She says she spent 2 weeks in the hospital, and doctors feared she might lose her leg.
I lost my Achilles heels. I lost the whole back of my heel, basically my whole back of my left leg. They told me that on my left foot, they told me that I wouldn't walk again at all. They wanted to amputate it.
Luckily, Maxwell did not
Just keep your faith in the Lord, baby.
lose her baby. 5 months later, she delivered her son while still wearing an external fixator on her leg. Her recovery has been painful and long, but Maxwell says she fights every day for her 2 young boys.
After getting shot those 10 times like that, it hurt every day. I just get up and just try to walk, just to show them, you know, the resilience, and just to show them even when it do hurt pain, you turn that pain into something else, you get up and you do it.
Now, Memphis police say there are still no arrests in this case, but the investigation continues. If you have any information about the shooting, please reach out to Crime Stoppers at 901-528-CASH.
901-528-CASH. That mean that they got a few dollars that they ain't telling us about. Anyway, we just got to back it up just for a minute. I just want to know. I got a great question. I always have a great question. She say she did. She's smiling because that baby live. She say that the boyfriend had done got shot twice and he had done fell in her lap. And by this time, she had to cover him. And that's how she got shot up in her back.
The first 2 shots, he fell into me. So I had to turn over towards the wall. It was just me getting hit up. Maurice was already down.
Maurice is already down. You see how she's saying it? Maurice is already down. That's some real street shit right there. He was already down. What? I don't believe that I would have heard another race of woman say it like that. I just don't. I think we just special, y'all.
Maxwell says she was 4 months pregnant at the time and was hit at least 10 times. She says her 8-year-old son was home during the shooting and saved her by pulling her inside to safety.
Stop. Her 8-year-old pulled her inside the house. 8-year-old pulled inside the house to save her life. I got the question. I got the question, y'all. I got a real good question. Watch it.
I said, Mama. I said, come here. And I called him to the front edge of the door. And
how many of you all would have called your child to the door to assist you and you was getting shot up? How many of y'all would have did that? Now listen, whatever had done happened, she still lived, so it is what it is. Hell, even if she would have died, it still would have been, it is what it is. How many of y'all would have called y'all child while y'all was getting shot up to come and assist you? I've been in situations in the community, we like tell the kids to get down, stay still. Get down, get back. We don't tell the children, come here for a second. like bitch, I'm down bad, bitch, I'm bleeding out my back. You know what I'm saying? Come here for us. Listen, come here. Help your mama. What? Wow, he said, did the 8-year-old shoot back?
The shooting and saved her by pulling her inside to safety.
He said, Mama. I said, come here. And I called him to the front edge of the door, and I had him to pull my skirt to help me with my upper body because my string was gone. I told him to snatch me from the top and just yank me as hard as he could.
Snatch me in. Now, shout out to the mama because she looked like a slim thick. It looked like she about 122, 123, which is a excellent weight. You know what I'm saying, for her height. She say, snatch me. Everything you got, boy. That's what's up. He gonna be her favorite.
And I pulled myself up and I did it with my arms.
Then I pulled myself up. I did it on my own. Help me get in. I pulled myself up. That's what's up.
Maxwell was rushed to the hospital in critical condition.
Shout out to baby for not wearing no makeup, stuff like that, and got her natural beauty going on. You know what I'm saying? She in the hospital with her bonnet.
But
that's what's up.
Her boyfriend later died.
The boyfriend, again, boyfriend, not baby daddy, not child's father, boyfriend. How you get a new boyfriend at being 4 months pregnant? How you get? Was he the target or was you the target? Remember, this happened in her driveway. One of y'all was the target. Yeah, baby got that Memphis accent. Facts. See, but this why Trump's sending them people in. Because pregnant women getting shot.
She says she spent 2 weeks in the hospital and doctors feared she might lose her leg.
I lost my Achilles heels. I lost my whole...
How many of y'all know what your Achilles heels is?
I lost the whole back of my heel, basically my whole back of my left leg. They told me that on my left foot, they told me that I wouldn't walk again at all.
Never walk.
They wanted to amputate it.
But through the grace of God, huh?
Luckily, Maxwell did not lose her baby. 5 months later, she delivered her son while still wearing an external fixator on her leg. Her recovery has been painful and long, but Maxwell says she fights every day for her 2 young boys.
After getting shot those 10 times like that,
she got a nice smile.
It hurt every day. I just get up and just try to walk, just to show them, you know, the resilience, and just to show them even when they do hurt pain, you turn that pain into something else, you get up and you do it.
Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Mm-hmm. So no. Shout out baby out for being resilient and not dying. You know, she's still here to go out on the raise them young boys out here in these streets. Congratulations. And hopefully in the future they'll find out who had done dumped on y'all, who had tried to remove you off Earth. And I hope that you be one of them ones who is champion and applauding Trump for sending in some more extra help in the community, you know what I'm saying, to try to deter people from doing what was done to you, you know, because I'm guessing that you was like an innocent bystander, like you just innocent, like you ain't have nothing to do with nothing, you know what I'm saying, like, so yeah. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. As y'all come on in, y'all go ahead and hit the thumbs up button, man, the share button, and all that fly stuff right there. We got we got something else about some parenting. And I got to go ahead on and bust this wide open real quick. Let me move that, slide that, hit that button, push that, bring that back on over here. Y'all come on in, man, hit that thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up and need the shit. I can't do it without you, like I always tell you good people. Y'all still alive. That's what's up. Let me go and put this on up here because this is how we're going to have to end the show. Let me go live right now over here on Kick, Twitter, and Rumble. Kick, Twitter, and Rumble. That's what that right there is. Out here in the street, we're gonna talk about the noise complaint. We got an old body cam that's gonna go down tonight. The links is down there in the description, and this is how we're gonna end the show. Shout out to David for the $5 super chat. He say, is it mean to say her boyfriend was weak for dying, considering she took 10 and survived? I never looked at it like that. I didn't even look at it like that. I think she didn't say how many times that he got shot. But if she got hit 10 and they said that there was 2 bullets inside of the wall, also maybe he just got shot twice and he out here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all understand that she got shot 10 times and the baby didn't get hit? Baby is a soldier. He ducking the dodge and shit. Mama doing all that fly stuff right there. You know? I don't know. He say her boyfriend did that to get out of paying child support. Man, what if we like had options? Like, do you want to be on Earth and stuff like that right there to take care of that baby? You be like, you know what? I ain't with that child support shit. Nope. I'm out of here, dog. Get me on up out of here. Instead of us talking about parenting, we got to go ahead on and discuss some disgusting stuff. They got video. Of a woman. Chasing a man. Sound like domestic love to me. You know what I'm saying? But this happened down there in Miami. My city, my town, my state, Florida. Stay in your ground state, but your home state. Please don't run up. We're fit for our life state players. Stay on your P's and Q's. Keep your tennis shoes on. Here we go.
On 10, a wild confrontation caught on camera at a Walgreens.
A man simply going about his business when he's suddenly attacked by a total stranger.
Watch it.
Local 10's Terrell Fournier is live in Miami to visit Terrell.
Yeah, this man who was a customer at this Walgreens store says that this was a completely random incident. It came out of nowhere. The woman in question, she was eventually arrested because of this disturbance that left this man's car damaged. The cell phone video shows a woman on the run. Watch again. She's actually chasing a man who darts inside of a Walgreens.
He was screaming something.
Roger Villamizar is the victim who first encountered the wild woman in a parking lot last week as he made a brief stop at the drugstore on this.
What did he do to that baby?
Biscayne Boulevard and 31st Street.
I saw this woman passing through my car and I started to hit in the side mirror. And I just told her like, hey, what are you doing? Why are you hitting my car?
The woman, identified by police as 28-year-old Ruby Kimberly Mack, became even more agitated.
At that moment, she became crazy. Man, I started pushing me, jump into my car. She jumped on the roof of the car. She chasing me inside the Walgreens, grabbed the umbrella, hit me on the back, under my knees.
While Roger was left with some minor bruises, his white 2024 Toyota Corolla endured several $1,000s in damage.
She beat up your Corolla. You ain't fight back. You let her hit you with an umbrella and all that stuff. He said, and then she got crazy. You misspoke.
The detectives say she jumped on the top of the vehicle. You can see the roof of that car smashed in from the woman's actions.
That shit gonna be total, boy. That's a camera.
When I told her, hey, I'm gonna call the police, she told me like, call whatever you want. If you need help, call them.
Why did she target?
If you need help, bitch, I call them because females know that they would not be held accountable.
Target you, do you think?
I don't know. It was just random.
Police eventually arrived to the Walgreens and were able to take the woman into custody.
She could be cute. Shout out baby out for having a real, right? Right, she could be cute though. You know, if you catch it like on a Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got no. Shout out baby out for not having on her representative. That baby got on no makeup and shit. Look. That baby ain't cute. She got some good skin.
Several witnesses corroborated Roger's version of the
I thought she was naked though.
events that has left him with a lasting but not so good memory of how quickly things can take a turn. She didn't seem like she was in her right mind.
No.
Say, ain't that Clarissa Shields? That's what she remind me of. That's what. When I looked at her, I'm like, damn, she really do look familiar. She really do look familiar. Hold on, dog. She do. That literally could be her. And I'm not trying to diss her none because she is cute right here in this picture though. I ain't.
Things can take a turn. She didn't seem like she was in her right mind.
No, at all.
So that woman who was arrested, she was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. That is because investigators say she used that umbrella to attack that victim. She was also charged with criminal mischief of $1,000 or more, and that is tied to the damage on that vehicle. So a wild situation, but as you heard, the victim in this situation, he was not injured. We are live in Miami. Terrell.
Damn. You say, nah, no way, Clarissa. No. I ain't saying that Clarissa ugly. Listen, all I'm saying is she resemble her. Hold on. Let me. Damn it, can I get y'all like a plain face picture of Clarissa. So I can go back and forth, kind of, sort of go back and forth. I guess I could do this one. It's not big enough. Hold on. Maybe, maybe I found one. Hold up. Let me slide that there back. Let me see. Gotta get to the store. No, where's the store? Hold on. All right, the store right here. Let me bring the store over here. Let me put her picture up. Right there. And I'm guessing this kind of. All right, watch it. All right, look. Look at her. Now, look at her. Can it kind of, sort of? No. Look at her. Look at her. G-Goat. Or Guap. Guap, I think that's how she pronounce it. No. They resemble, though. They could be like cousins. All right, well, maybe I just picked the wrong picture then. Maybe I picked the wrong picture. Now, why I can't? I probably just picked the wrong picture. Well, is it because I don't want to get like one of her angry pictures? We don't want to do that. I'm trying to get just that little natural look that she be out having. That's about it right there. Cause I can stroll through some, but it really ain't gonna give y'all what I was looking for. But anyway, I don't know. Cause you do got a lot of angry pictures, cause they be out here fighting up something. Shot that baby out fighting out here in these streets. But anyway, moving right along. I ain't gonna be much on you. You say she look like she kind of look like Serena too. Say you reaching on this one, Willie. It was just somebody just to, don't worry about it. All right, I'm wrong. The eyes separating. All right, my bad. I won't call her ugly though. I'm not saying that she ugly. I ain't saying that she ugly. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much of it. Well, that's good parenting right there. We ain't gonna. Who is her? We got a lot of news. Hold on. All right. Who was her? Just all right. So somebody done got sentenced to prison for doing something. I don't. Justice was served. Justice was served. Here. Sicaria. That's not Sicaria. Socoria Turner's mother is grateful. Grateful daughter's killer has been sentenced to prison. Yeah, I saw something about this right here.
Breaking news tonight, Socoria Turner's mother has a message for the jury that convicted her daughter's killer. Good evening, I'm Wendy Corona in for Linda Stouffer.
And I'm George Estevez. A judge sentenced Julian Connolly to life without parole after a jury convicted him of a dozen charges, including murder and 2 counts of felony murder. Channel 2's Audrey Washington, live now in downtown Atlanta. Audrey, Socoria Turner's mother talked after that sentence.
She did, and before the sentence, the judge told Julian Connolly that he proved himself to be a dangerous man who deserved a sentence of life without the possibility of parole plus 25 years.
Hopefully, closure happens today with this verdict.
The verdict came down just before 4 p.m. on Friday. Julian Connolly, the man accused of killing 8-year-old Socoria Turner in a shooting in 2020, found guilty of murder and other charges. Before the sentencing, the court heard from the parents of Socoria Turner and from Connolly's mother.
My baby died, and he said he made so many lies, like, how could you lie when it comes to kids?
Baby say, how can you lie when it comes to kids?
You just sit there and say a bold-faced lie like nothing happened, or if we caused it.
Julian would like me to say that he's truly sorry for the loss of Socoria Turner.
After those remarks, the judge handed down her sentence.
Mr. Connolly, you put a lot of effort into telling the world that you're a dangerous person. We saw videos of you acting as a self-appointed enforcer on July 4th, the videos brandishing weapons, and even this year in our jail brandishing weapons.
He was in jail brandishing weapons?
The jail with other people. Mr. Connolly, I believe you, and that is why this will be your sentence. On count 1 murder, the sentence will be life without parole.
After court, Charmaine Turner thanked everyone who worked on the case.
Justice was served.
Shout out baby I for not having on no makeup. Go ahead.
And I appreciate all they have done to get to the bottom of it and the truth.
And again, Conley was found guilty on several other charges. He was immediately put in handcuffs and taken back into custody. And we are live here in downtown Atlanta, right outside of the Fulton County Courthouse. I'm Audrey Washington, Channel 2 Action News.
And police also charged this man, Jerian McKinney, in the case. McKinney pleaded guilty earlier this month. A judge sentenced him to 20 years in prison. Sequoia Turner was killed during days-long protests that happened after the killing of Rayshard Brooks. More details now. Officers shot and killed Brooks after getting a call about a man sleeping in a Wendy's drive-thru. They tried to arrest him, but Brooks grabbed one of their tasers and tried to run away. Video showed Brooks turned and fired that taser, and
they have to shoot him.
That's when officers shot him.
They have to shoot him. He was running away.
Prosecutors dismissed charges against both officers.
As they should.
In 20.
He was sick of. That's what's up. But anyway, man. So the family got closure. The family is happy about the situation. About the sentence that Buddy had done got. He's not gonna get out no time soon. And they're happy. So it moved right along. I ain't gonna be much older. You know what I'm saying? You win some, you lose some. Sometimes I would never want to be in those situations, but I would never feel like I got justice and you was alive. Like I don't understand, but I guess I think that a lot of people just feel that that's all that you can wish for or hope for or something like that right there, that a person gets life in jail or something like that's like the best is going to the best that it's gonna get. I guess that's supposed to be like people's thought process, but I would never be satisfied. I don't. Even if I had the opportunity to remove you off Earth, I still wouldn't be satisfied. I would actually want to come to your burial site and knock you off again. You know what I'm saying? Just cause it's like Tuesday or something. You know. Just like that, cause I don't think I'll ever be done with you. I really, really don't. We ain't need more worry about that right now. Oh, I was holding this right here for like a week or two. What the hell was I thinking? Around here, we got a situation. Oh, all right, bam. We got a friend. They be lying so much. I don't be knowing what to think about this type of stuff, but they failed my daughter. How many of you all would be upset if somebody done came and got your child out of school? A child, the person was not on your child's on that yellow form. Is the form still yellow? They're supposed to be yellow orange or something like that. No, green. Green. The green form where you write people's name, the people who can sign your child out of school. Imagine somebody done came out there and got your baby. And they named one on the little thing. You'll be mad as hell too, huh? Look at Buddy. Buddy look like a little math teacher. Buddy right here, he look like a little math teacher. That math, yeah. He say it's online, it's all online. Look. He look like a little math or maybe like a little English teacher or something. Math or English. He look educated. He sure enough do. That's what's up. Yeah, the emergency contact form. It's still green. It's still. I knew it. For real though. You say it look like Cat Williams. That's what's up. You say they failed my daughter. That's what the titles say. A man posed as a family member to sign a girl out of middle school. A light skinned it. Cat Williams says that Swiss beast. That Luda. That's what's up. Player done went on around there to the middle school and then signed out a girl. Now listen. This is the second story I have done, second and maybe third story, to where a child has gotten signed out of school and the person wasn't on the green form. But they both been girls. Anyway, listen to the story.
An alleged kidnapper allowed to take a child from school.
Your child is supposed to be safe at school.
Tonight, the victim's parents are demanding answers.
At the end of the day, they failed my daughter.
Court documents reveal the suspect walked into Cross Keys Middle School in Florissant and convinced school officials to take the young girl off campus. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kelly Jackson.
And I'm Mike Bush. Hours later, police arrested James Paulette and found the victim. Tonight, the girl's furious parents are talking only to 5 on Your Side's Robert Townsend. Robert?
The girl got parents.
And Kelly Whitney and
Both.
Jermaine Thomas say right now they are riding an emotional roller coaster. The couple says they cannot believe a stranger took their 8th grader from her school. Tears stream down Wendy Thomas's face when she thinks about what happened to her 13-year-old daughter at Cross Keys Middle School in Florissant.
I'm still in a nervous wreck. Like, I'm trying to hold it together. It's very emotional. It's scary not knowing where your daughter is.
The girl's father also overcome with a flurry of emotions.
An innocent 13-year-old child is sickening.
The parents say around 7:30 Tuesday morning, James Paulette,
Complete stranger.
walked into the office at Cross Keys Middle and checked out their daughter.
Complete stranger. The daddy said complete stranger.
I just can't believe that he had the audacity to say that he knew me, he was a friend of mine. He went into school crying.
He came into the school, gave a sob story, and said that there's been a death in our family, and that he was here to come get my daughter.
Police say surveillance cameras caught Paulette on video leaving the school with the girl. Wendy Thomas says she learned about it only after a counselor from her other child's high school called and told her.
Stop. You say 13 years old, she's old enough to know better not to go. Go ahead.
I'm beyond angry and I'm frustrated and I'm mad. I can't even describe the feeling that I have.
They say that she found out from somebody at another school that her other child goes to. What? Hold on. Say it again.
My daughter.
Police say surveillance cameras caught Paulette on video leaving the school with the girl. Wendy Thomas says she learned about it only after a counselor from her other child's high school called and told her.
I'm beyond angry and I'm frustrated and I'm mad. I can't even describe the feeling that I have.
About 6 hours later, police used surveillance video to identify Paulette's car and license plate, which they matched with court citations that led them to his North County home.
Man, if he don't look like he worked for the school, but he looked like he worked for the school and he walked with like a black leather briefcase.
There they arrested him and found the girl.
She came out, thank God. He took her to the house and he gave her a drink.
Prosecutors charged Paulette with...
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He gave that baby something to drink. He gave her something to drink and she took the drink? Is that what we saying? She took the drink that he gave her.
Girl.
She came out, thank God. He took her to the house and he gave her a drink.
Prosecutors charged Paulette with child kidnapping. The Ferguson Florissant School District released a statement and said, in part, "We are actively investigating this matter and will take the necessary steps to ensure the appropriate level of accountability and support."
They didn't follow the steps that
Fact.
they supposed to have followed. They failed my daughter.
Shout out, baby. I have a tattoo on the neck. I ain't saying people tattoos on their necks is bad people. I just like to say people tattoos on their neck is in the video.
Now the parents tell us their daughter returned to school today. Paulette is now in jail on a $500,000 bond.
$500,000 bond. Got it. I had another one. That goes with. Oh no, I thought that I had another. Oh no. Wait. Slow me down. Wait. Cause now I'm trying to remember. That was that, but that was the same video. That was the same thing. Yeah. Because the next video is a whole nother story. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. So the 13-year-old just say, I'm finna go with this dude who done came on out here to pick me up. 13-year-olds have phones, don't it? I thought, and don't every 13-year-old on the planet got a phone? Even if they don't got a phone, they got a phone? Huh? They can use a pure phone or something like that. But you can't come get me. I know I didn't grow up like in this time. I didn't grow up in this time, but in this time we have cell phones. Damn it, you got Snapchat. You can chat. You can call your mama. You can call your mama without disrupting the job. Like back in the days, back when I was coming up, to call your mama, you had to call to the job. You know what I'm saying? To call your daddy, you had to call the job. Now the job don't even have to know that you calling. Shout out to Rockhound Radio for the $3 cash out. You say so they not gonna hold her accountable. Not at all. Not at all. They say he came to the school and gave a sob story about we have a death in the family, bitch. The school ain't gonna say, well, who died? like, isn't they supposed to say, well, let me look on the form to see if your name on the phone, Sir, according to this phone, according to the thing, we don't have your name. Can we have your ID? Cool, but your name is not on it. Well, let me give such and such a call and let me see if I can verify that it's okay for you to take the baby home. So he had to say, well, no, something happened to the parents. And then the person who released the child had to say, oh, okay, let me call the teacher and get the child down here so you can take the child because you told me something has happened to the parents, instead of me doing my due diligence and calling the parents, the people's name who was on the green form. Baby, get your sue on. Baby, get your sue on. I promise you, this gonna be a good Christmas. This will be a real good Christmas if you go ahead on and file that paperwork now. Real good, decent Christmas. Trying to tell you something. Moving right along, I ain't gonna be much on you. Hell, I thought that I had a second video for that, but I don't. I was thinking that it was something else. There's a second video, but they're saying like the same thing. So I'm not gonna focus on that. Send a light and a candle and a yada yada yada. They doing too much. Y'all go ahead and hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up and the share. You say, Willie, they didn't want to seem racist, so they complied. Got to be more careful. I sue the whole state. Bitch, I need the state. Bitch, I'm going to sue the governor. Everybody got something to do with it. They released my baby because of racism. We got a sad story, and I think that this is out of the A. We got a real sad one. Yeah, they all sad, ain't it? That's what's up. I'm hungry. I done got a little hungry. I'm fasting. Shout out to everybody who fasting. This shit is not fast. I promise you it's not fast. It's just a word. It's just a word that has like another type of definition, but it's not like the speed thing. It's not a speed thing out here. You say the map's getting creative. Facts. You mean to tell me I can run on down to the school board and concoct the story and leave with a child? Yes, you is a winner. Listen, you deserve an Oscar. You should go to jail, but also be presented with an Oscar in jail. And then you should be able to tell your story. A matter of fact, we should have somebody down there. Maybe I need to start working the prison systems. We need to have somebody at the prisons working down there to offer to interview people to get their own stories. To get their side of the stories. Now, I know what y'all thinking. No. People need to talk to their lawyers and stuff like that. People is adults. People want to tell their stories. People want to tell their side of the story because they do believe that they have been railroaded even though they done killed 19 people. They still believe that they railroaded. It ain't their fault. It's white supremacy. Yeah, for real. Ooh, you say, I guarantee that the daughter came up with the story for him to get her, and she agreed with what he said for them to believe him. I didn't even look at it from that angle. I didn't even look at maybe they was companionshiping. I didn't even look at it like that. I forgot that part. Jesus, I'm slipping. It's Monday. We moving slow. Yeah, no. damn, I ain't need much. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, watch it. The daddy say, and he made a claim that he knew me. They didn't say that he made a claim that he knew the mother. He made a claim that he knew the daddy, so he at least had to know the daddy's name. He at least had to... Y'all, they're not telling us the full story. He had to know her name. Remember, he said family tragedy. Something bad happened with the family, meaning a death. He had to know their names. They not telling us the full story. I don't like to be lied to. I really, really don't. Yeah, if you don't tell me the whole story, you is a liar. Mm-hmm. I know what you're thinking. Well, Willie, I ain't lied to you. I just didn't tell y'all up. That mean that you was a liar because you didn't give me the whole story so I can make a educated response or educated opinion. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You held back evidence. And I needed them evidence. I needed that evidence. Anyway, we have a mother who is shocked by the officers. We have one of our law enforcement brothers out here done failed. I'ma just say that we had done failed out here, and he need to be reprimanded, chastised, and all that fly stuff right there, because we can't have these types on the force. We literally can't have these types on the force. And you all remember, we not closing tonight on YT. We closing on Rumble, X, and Kick. That's where we closing. The links is down there in the description if y'all would like to move over now. But anyway, we have a mother who is finna speak out because her son was in a deadly car crash. The mother is saying, he just left my son. She's talking about a police officer had just left her son after the son got into a car crash on a high-speed chase. Go ahead.
Whose son was killed when police say an officer initiated an unauthorized chase, says this is her third son to die before his time.
Damn! Your third son to die before his time. Question, God got a plan. How do we know like a lot of us, be dying before our time? How do we know that?
Donnie Smith was fired after police say he didn't stop to help and never reported the crash that killed 2 people. Channel 2's Tom Jones live now at College Park Police Headquarters. And Tom, the mother says she still can't believe how this all happened.
He got fired for not reporting the crash. A police officer got fired for not reporting the crash, and he was the one chasing. Go ahead.
Yeah, and George, Lisa Benton says initially she knew nothing about a chase and certainly knew nothing about Sergeant Donnie Smith, who worked here at the police department. Then she heard on the news how police say Smith initiated that chase, that unauthorized chase that left her son and a woman dead on the side of the highway.
You just left my son lifeless.
Shot that baby out for having a real.
Lisa Benton says she is still in shock after learning now former College Park Police Sergeant Donnie Smith initiated an unauthorized chase where her son and another woman crashed and died.
Boy, you out of College Park. I know good as hell well a player ain't got no tattoo in the center of his head. This better be her son. Oh, he got tattoos on. This got to be her son. Player got tattoo right here and over both eyebrows. When you have tattoos over your eyebrows, isn't you affiliated? Because I do believe that this is not the officer. Okay, this is not the officer. This is the officer with a clean face. That's what's up.
An unauthorized chase where
so her son was affiliated.
Son and another woman crashed and died. Benton got angry when she learned police say Smith didn't stop and render aid and never reported the incident.
He should be locked up. Never see the streets again.
Smith was arrested and charged with multiple counts, including first-degree vehicular homicide, violation of oath by an officer, and hit and run.
Do you understand, Mr. Officer, that you done lost your livelihood behind a player who got tattoos in his face.
I want to know. I need to know. My family wants to know.
Clayton County Police say it started when Victoria Langley stole a man's SUV. Officers say Sergeant Smith chased the SUV at speeds more than 100 miles per hour. The SUV hit this tree at the 285 East, I-75 South exit. Benton and Langley were ejected and died. Police say Smith didn't stop to help.
I don't understand why. Why?
All he had to do is stop and help. He would have just been reprimanded for not having permission for the chase. He would have been suspended for not calling it in and, you know, keeping people up to par. But a part of this situation is, okay, so if you would have caught them while you was chasing them, what was you going to do when you did not let the department know that you was on a high-speed chase? What was the point?
He didn't stop, why he didn't render aid, why he didn't go check on them. They probably still was alive.
Benton says she hasn't been able to get much sleep since her son died.
And this ain't just my first son, I lost this my third son.
That's your third son. So you know what that's trying to tell me? How did your other two kids die?
I covered the story when her son was killed in 2008. Then another son was shot by police in 2014.
2008 and 14. So all your children died, like a lot of people say, a horrible death. By some type of shooting or like this one right here, like in an accident while committing a crime. That monkey done produce, because we don't know the other two, I'm just going to jump off the porch with this right here. That monkey produced criminals. I don't know it to be a fact. That's why I just say I'm just jumping off the porch. I'm making a guess. An educated one at that.
Now she's lost yet another son. Benton says she still has lots of questions about what happened.
They owe me a lot of answers.
I wonder, did she know that her son was, and again, with the tattoos over both eyebrows and the cross between the thing here, probably rocking with Jesus and all that fly stuff right there. But I wonder if she knew that her baby, because that was her baby, was affiliated. I wonder if she knew that her son was living like a life of crime. You don't just, at certain ages, you just don't put the police on the chase. You just don't. Like if you was not in the life of crime, you don't go on chases. Typically, if you're not in the life of crime, your ass don't want to go to jail. And you typically would not do something like that to go to jail. Like you just wouldn't, like, no. But that's her baby, and she deserve answers.
And Smith was...
Yes, I think she raised thugs. Yeah. But shocked that she lost all her boys like this. Well, she done lost all her boys.
Fired from the department here. He's being held behind, without bond, rather. He has another court appearance on October 22nd. That's a preliminary hearing. Benton says she will be right there to make sure she gets justice. We're live in South Fulton County.
Y'all understand that them people said that, and we was here, and we covered the story of when her son got shot by the police. Gotta be okay. That's her son. That's her boy. With the Jesus in the yeah. Yeah, that's her boy. Patricia raised him. And again, you say not Woody. That ain't Woody, is it? Y'all lying to me. Y'all is lying to me. That baby got 2 urns. These is urns. Body powder. Damn it, that's body powder. Yeah.
We covered the story when her son was killed in 2008. Then another son was shot by police in 2014.
They covered the story in 2008. That damn near 20 years ago. The news, the same news that's there now, covered the one in 2008. And then her son got shot. We typically get shot by the police when we do not comply. Typically, 99.99999% of the times, that's how dark-hued males get shot by police. So one got knocked off one died in 8, killed by the police, 14. And can we say that this one right here got killed by the police? They was on a high-speed chase. It was unauthorized. And I think that in certain states or something like that, certain kind of municipalities or something like that, you're not supposed to put people on the chase, right? I think. I'm not sure. So in this one, this son got killed by the police too. Because we got to say, well here, if they wouldn't have ran from the police, or if the police would have not chased them, then he'll probably be dead. Probably would be alive this week. Because a lot of us, we don't live too long living lives of crime. A lot of us don't live too hell, but if we do live long, we live long in jail. A lot of times we just don't live long free. You know, it be like that sometimes. I really ain't tripping, man. But yeah. Well, every mama done lost her last baby. I wonder if she had insurance. Yeah, she should have had. If she would have had insurance on all her boys, she'd have probably moved out of Atlanta. If she would have had, like, on the first child, she would have, I guarantee you, if she would have had like a nice insurance, she would have moved from the community that she was in back in 08. I wonder if she's still in the same community as she was in 08, almost 20 years ago. Or was that 04? Did they say 04 or 08? I think it was 08. Yeah. You say the Bible says you unclean with the dead in your home. Bury your loved ones, please. Jesus say, let the dead bury the dead. Bury them out the door. Get them outside the house. Why do we have wakes? Huh? People. Why do we have wakes? Anybody? Who came up with, we got to gather and look at the body before the funeral tomorrow? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, she raised them thugs. Yeah. Uh-huh. She raised them college graduate thugs. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It happens. And she didn't mean to raise them that way. I wonder if they had daddies. In their lives and they just went astray. We don't know. Let me get this off the thing because I don't even much like that story right there. Did y'all hear about they done shot up a church? They had got to be more careful. Was it a church fire or a church mass shooting? Jesus, where was Jesus at? I wasn't gonna talk about it, but since I'm here, and listen, y'all come on in and hit the thumbs up button. We is also streaming live on Kick, Twitter, and Rumble. Need your support, like I always say. No matter where you is at right now, go ahead on and hit the thumbs up button. I need your support. Don't ever act like I don't need your support. Don't treat me like that. I ain't your daddy. Say, but I can be your daddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to say something. I'm trying to do something. Look here. They say all victims has been accounted for. I know what I grabbed my phone for that time right there. All victims has been accounted for following Fury, Michigan. In Michigan, they had a little church attack. Somebody out here gunning for them. In the name of the who? The Father. That's what they saying. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to look at some because some ain't looking at me. Let me go ahead and put this up on the screen. Let's see what happened because I made it in my mind that I ain't much want to look at the little video because I didn't want to be stunned or shocked or anything. I didn't watch all that gore. I don't like to watch stuff like this. Let's see what happened.
With the search for answers after that deadly and horrific church attack.
That's right. At least 4 people were killed in a shooting and fire on Sunday in Michigan. 8 others were hurt. It happened at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, also known as the Mormon Church in Grand Blanc. That's just south of Flint.
That's the Mormon Church. Shout out to, damn it, the Mormons is poly. Shout out to Pollen.
Suspect has been identified as 40-year-old Marine veteran who served in Iraq. Police say he drove a pickup truck into the church before firing at people with an assault rifle. Authorities say he also set that church on fire before being killed by police.
We do not know the motive.
Well, they do say God not in the building. Go ahead.
The FBI is investigating the incident as a, quote, act of targeted violence. In a social media post on Sunday, President Trump wrote in part, quote, pray for the victims and their families. This epidemic of violence in our country must end immediately. NBC News correspondent Adrian Broaddus is in Grand Blanc, Michigan for us. Also with us, NBC News.
Grand Blanc. Grand Blanc sounds like a place that there's no crime.
National law enforcement and intelligence correspondent Tom Winter. Adrian, we'll start with you. We got an update from police just over an hour or so ago. What more did we learn about the state of the investigation?
A bit of good news, Kate, considering everything that has unfolded in the past 24 hours. Authorities say they believe they have accounted for everyone, and that is critical because through the night and earlier this morning, they were searching the church, still looking for people they believed who may have been missing. They feared they would likely find more bodies in that rubble, but at this hour, they're saying everyone has been accounted for.
Everybody accounted for. You say usually it's lighter hills. Say close to Flint. Say all lighter hills. Okay. Say, well, it did Trump send the troops to the wrong area? I don't know. But everybody is safe though. This is now, damn it, this is just a little lone wolf. It's a little lone wolf. You out here acting ass. You know.
The investigation and trying to determine a motive still continues. We also learned more about some of the victims. We know there were hundreds of people, according to members of law enforcement, inside of the church when that 40-year-old shooter drove his vehicle through the front doors, got out of his vehicle, and started shooting.
Now, why would he run into a Mormon church? Listen, man, if I was gonna be like a believer or something like that, if I was gonna be like religious, I would choose like the Israelites, Muslim, and or Mormon. The one thing that they all got in common. You ain't got to convince not now one of them women that polygamy is what it is. Not nail one on.
We learned a short time ago, the youngest victim, a 6-year-old.
Me either. I've never met a black Mormon ever. Is that racist? Is Mormons racist?
And those receiving treatment range in age from 6 to 78. Here's more of what members of law enforcement told us.
Evil. This was an evil act of violence. That's exactly what this was. Grand Blanc Township police officers, the community of Grand Blanc Township, we're hurting. And we know that you are hurting as well with us.
You have met a black Mormon? I got to be on the lookout. I got to find
The scene is still active behind me, and the FBI is on the ground leading this investigation, Kate.
To the point of the investigation, Tom, let's bring you in because we mentioned the suspect does have a military background. What more have we learned about him?
Yeah, he's known to local community as Thomas Jacob Sanford, and this individual has a robbery arrest as well as an operating under the influence arrest, according to police there. What isn't known is that motive, and what isn't known is what got this person from somebody who appeared to have family in the area, connections in the area, somebody who served in the U.S. military.
He probably done lost a little la-la to one of them Mormons. Go ahead.
To get to a point where they thought the best thing to do yesterday was to drive into this church and carry out this horrific shooting and attack. And by the way, involving arson and fire, something we've started to see more in attacks in this country, something we've certainly seen abroad. So that's a concerning issue as well for law enforcement. You're looking there at the Michigan State Police and what they had to bring out to his home. They weren't sure if there were any devices that were found inside the home because the ATF is actively investigating several improvised explosive devices they say were there at the church, and so they're combing through that. They believe he used gasoline as an accelerant. So this is obviously somebody who prepared for this. You don't have to be a detective to know that. And the big question going forward is, when did this start? Who knew what? And is there anybody who should have sounded the alarm sooner? On top of that, the purchase of the weapon, how was he able to get that? Most likely it was purchased legally, but that's information they'll want to track down as well. So still definitely some things to know about here. I think more
See, I like the women like of these type of cults. I mean, religious sects and stuff like that, because the women, the women follow their man. They respect their man. Bitch, hush your mouth. It's what it's gonna be. Gonna find us gonna find yourself a little sister wife now. Sit on down.
Concerning to all of us.
Say they killed Joseph Smith. You lying to me?
Is the idea of multiple church shootings here just in the last month. That's certainly concerning.
Oh, absolutely.
So in multiple shootings have happened. What the hell going on in Michigan? Wait.
Church shootings here just in the last month. That's certainly concerning.
So this is not the only church shooting that happened in Grand Blanc.
So still definitely some things to know about here. I think more concerning to all of us is the idea of multiple church shootings here just in the last month. That's certainly concerning.
Oh, absolutely. Tom Winter, Adrian Broaddus, thank you both.
Thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all with that little story right there, though. You said it right. Oh, Colt. You said that's your father's name? Joseph Smith? They killed Joseph Smith. Oh, man, y'all got to watch it back. Listen, y'all need to be in church with that fire. I don't know who. A lot of people don't want to go in church with the guns because they say that the Lord got them and Jesus got them. But the Lord is not in the building. God, them ain't in the building. God, them on like heaven. God ain't, no, and the way that y'all building buildings and shit, y'all ain't got the buildings up to code. Shit ain't safe. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just out here using the wrong drywall. Y'all using Chinese drywall and shit. Man, listen. That's probably why God ain't in you goddamn church, because y'all trying to go the cheap way. Y'all is not using licensed contractors. Y'all using your cousins and shit. You know what I'm saying? He been pouring concrete for 32 years and still not certified. You know, stuff like that. And Lord ain't coming on right now. He said my house is 125 years old. Built the last. That's what I'm talking about. So, y'all pray for the people. Y'all pray for the people. Pray for the people. Pray for the people. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the nightly news round here in these streets. But we finna finish the show on Rumble, Twitch, and Kick. Rumble, Twitch, and Kick. Man, I appreciate y'all for being around here. We finna go on to get on up out of here. Players, prostate cancer awareness round here at the Willie Williams Show. So it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am just here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm here. Appreciate y'all for rocking with the player. Please remember to go out to the Willie Williams Show 4 channel, 7 channel, 7 degree channel. Thank you. Y'all finna go out on the bounce. The link's down there in the description. Either you coming over or you ain't. Remember, you don't come over, you might go to hell. Appreciate y'all for rocking.